Okay, Dara, you had a question about graphing a piecewise function. So what we want to do is we want to graph this function f of x, and it's split up into two pieces, 1/6 x and x plus 3. So what I usually do with these problems is I just graph both functions. So first, I'm going to graph y equals 1/6 x. And you know how to do that at this point because that's just a line. It has a slope of 1/6 and it has a y-intercept of 0 because you could put a little plus 0 in here. So you start at your y-intercept, that's the point 0, 0, it's right there. And a slope of 1/6, that means the rise is 1 and the run is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you're going to have another point right here. And you could rise a -1 and run a -6 as well, and you'll have another point over here. This is going to be ugly, but I'll try to draw a straight line. I'll do a dotted line in between those points. So that thing that we graphed is y equals 1/6. But the question is, where does that graph exist? Well, the next little line over here says that this is only the graph for x is less than 0. Well, where on this graph is x less than 0? Well, it's less than 0 everywhere over here, right? X is negative everywhere over here. So really, we don't want that entire graph. We don't want this entire line here. We just want the piece that is less than 0. That part right there. Let me draw that in a little bit thicker even. We want this part right here. And actually, since there's no equal sign on this x less than 0, this line does not exist right here at the origin. So really, it's supposed to be an open circle right there at the origin. Now, we want to go to the next line. The next line is y equals x plus 3. And that is a line as well. It has a slope of 1 and it has a y-intercept of 3. Okay, so you start at the y-intercept 1, 2, 3, and a slope of 1. That means for every unit you go up 1, you go to the right 1. Every unit you go up 1, you go to the right 1. And you'll get this nice 45-degree line. Every unit you go down 1, you go left 1, and so on. So your line is going to look something like that. Of course, we don't want this entire line. We only want the piece of the line that corresponds with, what is this, x is greater than or equal to 0. Where is x greater than or equal to 0? Well, it starts right here at x equals 0, and x is greater than or equal to 0 everywhere to the right, everywhere over here. So we want this piece of the line right here. Okay, so then we can get rid of all of the dotted stuff that we didn't shade in. Hopefully I don't get rid of too much. We can get rid of all those dotted lines, and what we're left with is just this little piece of the graph right here. And this is the graph of this piecewise function. I hope that helps.